catch 'em all.
Okay, so I'm back with another install today. This is the a Gearshift shaft support. It's by Racetorx, as you can see. And what this does, let's see. What it does basically is take pressure off of the shift shaft, so it doesn't bend. So that's what we're putting on today. So just a quick look. It's gonna fit right between here. This area is gonna fit right here. All this space. So with this shift fork being out here, it's nothing between here. It's just gonna relieve that pressure because this fork can get bent over time. My vehicle has about 1,100 miles on it right now, so I'm going to be putting that in. I haven't really noticed any shifting issues. Sometimes you do get a false neutral. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. What happens sometimes is, what I experience is trying to shift into neutral. Just trying to shift into neutral. Takes some time. Not every time, but it's inconsistent to say it's an issue, but it happens enough where I notice. So what I've done is I've painted the little notches right here, so I know exactly where it goes. So I'm just going to try to remove this little bolt and remove here, and I believe I have to remove this bolt as well, and there's a spacer that goes on here. So we'll be back after I get those loose. Okay, so there's two bolts that has to be removed. One is here and the other is here behind it. So I might have to remove this case cover so I can get here. Sprocket cover. Might have to remove that. So I'll see. I will find out in just a second. Okay, so we got the sprocket cover off, so I can access the bolts for the gear shaft. So that's the bolt I need, and it's the other one. Trying to be careful not to make it fall. See, oh, that one's not loose enough yet. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is replace one bolt before I take off the other one. I know with this part you are supposed to lube the little bearing in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and lubricate that. See, it says it is essential to lubricate the bearing before use. So let me lubricate that. Open up this package. They gave me some lube with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do one at a time. All right, so we got some more light on the situation. Okay, so here is how it looks in place, all torqued up. So yeah, it just takes up the unnecessary space and relieve some of the pressure on the shift rod. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this back up, but yeah, this is how it looks. I think it's a pretty good investment, especially when you're dealing with your transmission. So yeah, I think this is a good investment. Okay, so we ran into a little snag here because got a clearance issue. So I just dremeling down this cover, and can't tell, but yeah, it's touching just a little bit. So I'm gonna keep on dribbling that down a little bit, and that should be good to go. Alright, so if you use a Dremel, just wanted to show what I use. This is the fitting that I use for the Dremel, just like sandpaper. And this is the little thing right here, the little sandpaper barrel that I used. And come over here, and voila, fits exactly how it's supposed to, all on the screws, and now it's perfect, just perfect. The quick shifter wires out of the way. That's how you want it to look. It looks like it's factory. So gotta pay attention to detail. Okay, here's the finished product. Racetorx is installed here, so it looks good. Got everything lined up where it was. So now she has some improved shifting. Mainly, like I said, I was just looking for, I don't want any false neutrals. I don't want any, like a matter of fact, come pull up at the light, I want it to shift to neutral. So we will see if that is improved. But the main thing is the longevity of that shaft. I don't want to end up replacing that shaft. So if you have any comments or questions, just leave it in the comments.